It's a possible solution to affordable housing that can be found in your own backyard. House Bill 409, the regulation of accessory dwelling units, recently passed in the State House. On your side, Sarah Gray Barr spoke with bill sponsors and lobbyist groups to find out why this bill is needed. So, Sarah Gray, what does the bill do?
Ken, the bill helps people needing a place to live by giving them more options, and also helps to increase affordable housing by permitting accessory dwelling units. Those I spoke to say this is just a small part of solving the housing crisis in the state. Last Tuesday, the bill passed in the State House, 106-7, receiving support from both sides of the aisle. District 8 Democrat Representative Gloristine Brown is a primary sponsor of the bill. She says the bill lets people build ADUs, or accessory dwelling units.
It more or less just give people the permission that a lot of folks say that they do not have within the municipalities or wherever they live to be able to put those ADUs. So it gives them permission to be able to do that, but they still will have to follow the guidelines from the municipalities.
But what exactly does an ADU look like?
Granny flats, mother-in-law suites, these are just smaller dwellings that usually go in the backyards of homes that, one or two bedrooms, much smaller than the primary dwelling.
The North Carolina Home Builders Association say the bill helps increase property rights.
A lot of local governments have very restrictive rules on what can be built, and they make it very difficult to build these type units within their jurisdictions. This is why you see a lot of legislation like this, to ensure that people maintain some property rights, and the neighborhood groups aren't given too much power over what can be built on your own individual property.
Those supporting believe this will help two main groups.
We have some parents that are saying that some of their children have to move back home because they just cannot afford these apartments, and some can't find homes.
I think the biggest one is going to be seniors and families that want to stay together.
While this bill won't solve the problem of affordable housing entirely, those I spoke to say it is part of the solution. Senate Bill 374, the House bill's counterpart, has passed the first reading and is in the Senate Rules Committee at this time. In studio, Sarah Gray Barr, 9 on your side.
Sarah Gray, thank you.